Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the Trademark Like a Boss show. I am Radiance Harris, founder and managing attorney of Radiance IP Law, and I help emerging businesses protect, monetize, and grow profitable brands with trademarks. And today we're going to be talking about how to conduct a trademark audit. If you are watching live right now, let me know in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Show me some love. If you watch the replay, be sure to drop the hashtag replay. So why haven't you protected your trademarks yet? So clearly you're going to watch this video because you're interested in learning how to identify your trademarks, your most valuable trademarks, and then how to protect them. So why haven't you protected them up to this point? Is it because you have limited knowledge or information about trademarks? Is it because you have a limited cash flow and think you can't afford an attorney? Is it because maybe you had a bad experience with a prior attorney and you're like swearing off attorneys altogether? Or maybe it's just not a priority for you right now. Regardless of what your reason is, I hope that from watching this show that you are inspired to identify and then pursue protection for your very valuable trademarks. Yes, even as a small and emerging business, your trademarks are so important. So trademark protection is not just for the big guys. In fact, all of the big guys protected their trademarks while they were little guys. And so this is the perfect time to get the process started. So as a baseline, if you're wondering what the heck a trademark is, a trademark is a word, a symbol, a phrase, a design, or a combination of those things that distinguishes your products and services from those of a competitor's. So it's a way to make it easy for your prospective clients and customers to find you because it's clear that you own this brand, you own this logo. So it's essentially a trademark serves as a source identifier, so that when people see your business name or your brand name or your logo or your slogan out in the marketplace, they're associating it with you and only you as the trademark owner. So potential trademarks that you may have would include your business name, any brand names, any logos or slogans that you are using, any product names, service names. If you're doing a podcast or a radio show, the name of that show is potential trademark. If you run an event more than once, so maybe it's a quarterly event or an annual event, that is also a potential trademark that you have. If you have a blog, you have potential trademark rights in that blog. If you have a signature course name, that is also potential trademark. Hashtags can also be trademarked if they're used as the trademark outside of just social media. If you have a mobile app, any mobile app icons that you have, those are also potential trademarks that you have. So there are a number of things. Oh, even a book series, that's another one. So if you have a book series that you've written or a television series or any kind of a YouTube channel series, those are all potential trademarks. So as you see, there are a number of things that you could potentially protect and pursue. So in order to conduct your own trademark audit, the first step is identify your potential trademarks. So I just went through potential trademarks that you could protect. And so what I want you to do is just kind of do a brain dump and just identify the different names and identifiers that you are using in your business as your business name, as your product and service names, your logos, your slogans, events that you're doing, podcast, all of those things are potential trademarks. So take the time to actually identify them. Nothing is off limits. I would just dump everything and list them. And in fact, if you're interested, I do have a free IP audit that you can download, which includes trademarks. So Trademark Audit is a part of the IP audit. If you're interested in that audit, you just simply text IP audit to 66866 to receive my free IP audit, which includes the trademark audit. So if you do that right now, you will be emailed the audit so that you can start identifying your potential trademarks right now. So once you've identified your potential trademarks, the next step would be to list your genius. So for each of those trademarks that you've identified, you are now going to list what are the current products and services that are for each of those trademarks, and or any future products or services. So anything that you're thinking about launching or adding on within the next, let's say 12 to 24 months, you'll want to list that as well. So you want to identify, once you've identified the trademarks, you want to list your genius, list the products and services that you are offering under each of those trademarks, okay? So that's the second step in the audit. The third step is now we want to prioritize your most valuable trademarks. So you may have essentially did a brain dump and you've got all of these different potential trademarks, but now we're going to narrow it down just a little bit so that you can really focus on those potential trademarks that are of most value to your business. So I'm going to run down a few questions that you should ask yourself to determine whether or not there's a particular trademark that you should pursue protection, US federal trademark protection. So the first question I want you to ask yourself is, am I in love with it? Am I in love with this potential trademark, like this name that I've created, this logo that I have? How much do I love it? Like if I'm like really excited about really excited about it, it brings me joy, that is definitely one of the questions. If it's yes, okay, move forward. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, would I be pissed off if someone stole it? Like if I realize that there's this name that I love, that brings me joy, that I would be super pissed off if I found out that someone else was using it. Like really channel into your emotions here. Like how are you feeling? What kind of emotion is that invoking into you if you've discovered that someone else ripped off your business name or someone else ripped off your logo and they went and pursued a US federal trademark before you did? What kind of emotion does that conjure up into you? So if you would be pissed, if you would be upset or emotional, then yes, definitely want to move forward with the trademark process. The third question you should ask yourself is it the bread and butter or focus of my business? So is it the bread and butter or focus of my business? So is this offering or product or service that I have a big part of like how I make money or what I'm known for? Again, if the answer is yes, move forward. The next question you should ask yourself is it currently, or does it have the potential to make me a lot of money? So is it currently making me a lot of money, or does it have the potential to make me some money? Again, if the answer is yes, move forward. And then the last question you should ask yourself is, do I plan to use it long term, or have I been already using it long term? So if you've been in business for like 10 years and you've already been using it long term and you've already answered yes to all those other questions I had for you, then yes, you absolutely need to move forward with the trademark protection, move forward with the US federal trademark registration process. If it's something that is new or you're looking to launch, but you know that it's going to be long term, then yes, you definitely want to move forward with the US federal trademark registration process. So hopefully with those questions will allow you to narrow down and prioritize your most valuable trademarks, because you might end up, with your original list, you might have had like 10 different trademarks listed. Once you go through these questions, you really maybe realize it's only really 2 to 3 of those that are extremely important to your business and really worth making the investment to protect. So hopefully these questions kind of gave you some focus. So what I do with my clients, what we do in a trademark strategy call is I help them identify their most valuable trademarks, and then we develop a customized strategy to move forward to protect and enforce those trademarks. So step 4 for you is that once you've done this homework and you're interested in taking the next step to start the process, schedule a trademark strategy call with me so that we can develop the best strategy, customized trademark strategy for your business. Because it doesn't make sense to file and start the trademark process without a full comprehensive strategy based on your business goals and vision. So I would encourage you to schedule a trademark strategy call with me. You can visit our website at radianceiplaw.com/book online to book your trademark strategy call with me. So I hope that you found this helpful in at least starting to think about your own potential trademarks and get started with the process. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, take care. Bye.